just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Do 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 life. Do do. How you doing, guys? Happy Saturday. Well, it was Saturday the last time I looked. Brenda, how you doing? Awesome, Brenda. I love your songs. Oh, Brenda, you're very, very kind, my friend. How you doing? Great to see you. Lady, such awesome sunrises in the morning. We appreciate you dropping by, Lady Sunshine. Sounding good, my friend. Sounding good. Thanks for the super heart. And hold on a second. Hold on a sec. There it goes. There's your heart back. So I watched that on somebody else's broadcast. It's a heart, guys. Haps on you, very kind. Bernie. Hello, good evening. Diego from Buenos Aires. Welcome to be out. He's done something to one of his muscles, like, and he's on painkillers at the minute, so he thinks he's in cuckoo land, and he's running around, and he shouldn't be running around, but hey, when you get that look which looks up at you when you're in the house as if to say, what did I do wrong, Dad? What did I do wrong? Why are you not taking me for a walk? And then the wife's giving me all those chores. I thought, hey, I gotta get out, guys. I gotta get out. I like. Thanks a million, London. You're very, very kind, my friend. So I live. It's no Las Vegas out here, guys. It's a little bit cloudy today. No sunsets, no sunrises. But hey, we are in a little bit of decent weather. There's no wind. It's actually very, very calm. It's ideal weather to get the drone up today. But guess what? I didn't bring the drone. And that's always the case. I carry my drone up to the top of the mountains, and there could be a force gale 7 wind, whatever like that, so I can't use it. And then when I go to places where it's so calm, so relaxed, so peaceful, no wind, yeah, I forget my drone. I'm into Sunday morning now. Well, I know, Bernie. I just finished watching Brian there. Oh, God, DJ DDX. So that was the start of my broadcast today was dedicated to Brian from DJ DDX. That was the song from the life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life. It's beautifully green. Lady Sunshine, it is. And you know why? Because we get so much bloody rain out here. Excuse my expression there. But yeah, Teddy is slowed down a little bit now. I do need to get him back now and get his dinner and everything. What time is it? 6 o'clock here, like, and I was told by the vet only short walks. Now, Teddy has this thing as well. He will not go to the toilet in the garden. So no matter what, you've got to take him for a walk in the evenings. Otherwise, he won't go to the loo. Whether it comes from something from his previous owner, as you know, I only took over Teddy as from October of last year. Somebody basically contacted me and wanted me to take him on. And how could I refuse? That little teddy bear looked at me and I thought, oh my God, that's so hard to refuse. So yeah, so we took him on. But I don't know, he's got this thing where he will not go to the toilet in your garden. So no matter what, you've got to check him out for a walk. And he got his painkillers and everything this morning. It's a liquid which I put into a little bit of chicken for him, like, and he wolfs it down. I've had no problems with him taking his tablets or anything like, which is a great point. But it gives him that he's a little bit more relaxed during the day. He's not in pain, and I can see that. And then when he comes out, he thinks he can run around the hills and everything like that, which he shouldn't be doing. So yeah, so it's only a short walk tonight, but it got me out as well. Like, I need a bit of fresh air as well. I've been laid up the past couple of weeks, as you know, not really getting out, not getting broadcast done, and not been in the mood to actually do anything, to be honest. I can't head up mountains just yet. Hopefully in the next few weeks we will get a lot more better, but it's a lot better than what I actually was. So I live basically in this distance here. This is a place called Ballan. This is the village of Ballan, and that is, I live at the back of there. This is like one of the, well, probably the only housing area there, and I live a little bit further away from there, about a mile away from there. So we're not far away, approximately about 4.7 kilometers away from where I actually live. But you have all these little lanes to actually go down to get to where we are. Now, this is the woods where last time I headed down to the car from here, we had unwelcome visitors. I don't know whether if anybody can actually remember. There was a car full of 4 guys, and one of them were heading up this way to check out if I was on my way back, and there was another one having a look around the car, and I thought, I don't think I'd better come up here again. But yeah, I did do, and hopefully I'm not going to pay the price for it. Hope you're feeling better each day. Well, I am, but I'm getting a little bit better every day. But I had my my second COVID injection on Thursday, and Thursday evening I had that done at lunchtime there, and Thursday evening I was good. I was good after the first injection as well. There was no problems at all. I had a bit of a wheezy tummy but other than that, I was all good. So Thursday night, no problem. Friday lunchtime, oh my God, I thought I was in another world. I thought I'd been ran over by a bus. I had to go to bed early last night, and if you bear in mind that the temperature over here at the minute is quite warm, actually. It's not like your overseas weather, but for Irish weather, this is like shorts and t-shirt weather. But what did I do last night? I had to put 2 winter quilts on the bed. I actually slept in the spare room last night. I put 2 winter quilts on there, and I was still freezing cold. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, so that was only due to the COVID vaccine, but I'm feeling pretty good today, just a little bit sore on my back. Hi, my good friend Walt. Hi, Mustafa, my friend. Salam. How are you, my friend? Good to see you too. I had my second last week too. I had no side effects at all. I was so thrilled. I know, Brenda. I know people are like that. I work with a guy as well, same age as me. Had his second vaccine. Now he's a kickboxer. He's my age as well. He's like in his 50s as well, and he's a kickboxer and very, very fit man. He was laid up for 2 days, so it affects people in different ways. Yeah, praying for you here, Lady Sunshine. You're very kind, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully in time there'll be no big mountains and no big 8-hour hikes like I'm used to for the time being. But if I can get out, to even the lakes and the rivers, and I don't know, we can park up at the top of the mountain or do something I'm not a person to sit around the house. It absolutely drives me crazy. I'm a very active person. I've been active all my life, and I'm just not one to sit down and watch the telly all the time or to spend my day on haps. And that's why I haven't been away around this week, guys. I just cannot watch. Some people live on social media. Some people, I don't know, some people watch TV, some people play PlayStation all day, Xbox, whatever like that. But no, I like to be out in the wild, guys. I like to be in nature. I love to be sat at the top of the mountain, checking in that beautiful fresh air, looking at those beautiful views. I much prefer that to anything. I'm a teacher. I chalk it up to my immune system. There you go. Yeah, you're dealing with a lot of... What age group are you actually teaching there, Brenda? Have you had some side effect after the second dose of vaccine? Yeah, Mustafa, I was very surprised actually. Last night I weren't too well at all. I basically went to bed early last night and I had to put 2 quilts. It felt as if I'd been ran over by a bus, and I was freezing cold, absolutely freezing cold. So yeah, I put 2 winter quilts on my bed last night. The second shot had me knocked out. There you go, Lee. Yeah, and was that the Pfizer as well, or was that the AstraZeneca, London? I had the Pfizer vaccine, and like I say, the first one I was all good. The second one, only for like 14 hours. From about lunchtime yesterday, I started to fall down. I was actually working, and I had a very, very busy school grades 9 to 12. Nice age. That's not too bad, Brenda. I feel sorry for some of these teachers now, which are like into secondary class and in the, how do you put it? Not the nice schools. I'll put it that way, if you know what I mean. They're getting a lot of problems by some of the the 15 and 16-year-olds. Like that'll be a tough job. That really is. I love primary school teachers. I think they've got just so all them little children running around. They are so innocent, and I think it's just a beautiful age to be teaching. But have you had some side effect? I think I answered that. Yeah, so you did knock me for six yesterday, Mustafa. And London says you got second and also not high school grades. Yeah, I agree. I can't stay on apps all day or do multiple Zoom. I have outside commitments. Yes, yeah, the fights. That's exactly what I had, London. Yeah, I'm working as well. Like, I mean, I work during the day. I work for basically a marketing company, advertising company, like, so I'm quite busy this time of year. Like, he's always quite busy for us as well, so I do have commitments the same as yourself, and nobody's actually dropped that £1 million in my bank to sponsor me to go on my hikes or to take my photographs and everything like that, so we'll just have to carry on with the day job for the time being. Very true, Brenda. It's fun, but I'm just busy. Love nature as well. I know you do, and you do. Your broadcasts are just so motivating, so beautiful, so peaceful. Plus, you get the beautiful views, and what a voice you've got. You should be on the TV. You really should. You really should be on the TV. Like, what an awesome voice you've actually got there. But you do get slightly better views than me, but maybe not as green as mine. So that's one thing I do have on you. My countryside's a lot greener than yours. No, 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 no. Can I follow you if you don't mind, Miss Brenda? There you go, Mustafa. I think we follow each other now, Mustafa. I don't think there's any problem. Nobody's going to tell you not to follow them. So yeah, please follow everybody. And there's a Mustafa. If you don't know Lady Sunshine in the room, please follow her too, because she does some awesome sunrises in the morning from Las Vegas. We'll wait for our sponsorships. Exactly. I wish. Oh, you're so welcome, Mustafa. No problem at all. There's nobody who we can't follow in this room. We are a friendly room. We don't give drama. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about politics. We are just a happy community who come in here just for a nice little chat. Sometimes show you some nice views. Not the best of views today, but hey, we will be back. There you go. Thanks, London. Appreciate that. Thank you. You are so kind, so friendly. Oh, we all are, Mustafa. We all are. And I know you're talking about Brenda. Brenda is an awesome person, and she supports a lot of broadcasters on here, like everybody else. This is great. A little bit different to yours, though. The wind's actually picking up now. It's actually quite nice. That wind actually now is a nice cooling breeze, and it's around, I'd say it's about 20, I don't know, 21, is it? 21, 22 degrees. I don't think it's much less than that. It probably is a lot less, but it's very, very pleasant. This is probably ideal hiking weather for me. This is a ideal time to be hitting the mountains, but yeah, with Teddy with his pulled muscle and me with my bad back, then them days are slightly numbered for the time being. But you've got some beautiful fox gloves around, guys. I don't know whether you can see these. These are actually known as fox gloves, if anybody actually knows. Now, a little story on these. Heavenly dew, bestie, bestie, good to see you. A little story back on these guys. When I was a young kid, my dad was a photographer, basically, and he used to do a lot of wedding photography, and he used to take a lot of pictures of me, and I got slightly act off. I weren't one stand this way, stand that way. I was like a child model, not as though I'm not boasting or anything on that. It's just that my father was the photographer. Foxgloves, exactly, yeah. But when I was a child and everything like that, my father would do a bit of hiking as well, and we'd do a bit of fishing. He was a perfect father. I cannot respect my father anymore. He was just an awesome person. I really miss him. He's been gone like 20 odd years now. But anyway, he turned this morning. He says, "Whoa, we need to get up this hill and everything. Some beautiful foxgloves there, like this." And I thought, "Oh wow, that is so awesome! I really wanted to go there." So we hiked up these. We hiked for miles and miles through these woods, up these fields to the top like this, and then we came across. And my father turned around to me and say, "There you go. There's the foxgloves." I went, "Foxgloves?" I said, "You said fox cubs. Fox cubs are, where are the fox cubs?" And that's what I thought he actually said fox cubs, and I was so excited about seeing these little baby foxes running around, and he said, "No, they're on fox gloves." I went, "Oh," I was so disappointed, but that is actually a true story. Bestie, great to see you, my friend. I really appreciate you. Fox gloves, yeah, fox gloves. Caroline Jan, what are it as foxgloves too? Ah, yeah, Caroline was actually broadcasting foxgloves as well. There's loads along here as well. Heading out, have a great weekend, sir. Bye, heavenly bestie. Have a great weekend, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you dropping by to say hello. Beautiful views. There are crops, fields surrounding. Yeah, there's a lot of crops around, but there's a lot of cattle fields as well, and a lot of sheep fields around here as well. Chad, my friend, how you doing? Good to see you. That's so funny. But it's true. I swear my son's life. I was absolutely gutted when I hiked these miles with my father and everything. I didn't. I probably at that time I had one of these disposable cameras. Like, I mean, he was the big photographer. I weren't. I was only teaching and everything like that. And I often turn around, like in later years, who wants to end up like my father? Like, he was into his fishing, he was into his hiking, he was into bird watching, everything like that. And I thought to myself, yeah, right. There's no way I'm going to be like him. And what happened? I turned into the spit of him. Oh my God. I love my bird. I love watching the birds. I love being out in nature. I love my hiking. I just love everything. And I will stop and I will look at these foxgloves now. And that always brings me back happy memories of my childhood. And like I say, I had an awesome father, and I can't thank him anymore. Hopefully I'm doing the same with my lad. My lad's at his own years now. You could say he's 22 now. So yeah, he's moving on. Good afternoon, Chad. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Naomi, how are you, Naomi? Always a pleasure to see you dropping by. Haps hug back to you. Hold on a second. I need to give it back. Hold on a second. There's the heart back. I don't know. Somebody showed me that, especially if you're in the dark and you've got a light background, it looks like a heart, guys. If you pick it up, there you go. Now, if you forget the bottom of my thumb and finger there, but take the top part, and then if you look at a silhouette in the dark, it actually does look like a heart. Thank you for the compliments. I truly appreciate your kindness. I'm about to start editing images for this morning. London, you are so welcome, my friend, and we'll catch you on the next one. I was struggling a little bit with Haps this morning for some reason. My reception was not good. I was sitting out having a coffee, looking at those beautiful views of the Las Vegas sunrise, and my connection kept dropping, so I went inside and connected back to the Wi-Fi, and there was a problem with Haps, but I tried that on DJ DDX's broadcast as well. So I think there was a couple of glitches this morning, as far as I'm led to believe, because he had to start a broadcast as well, and I think I've been having a few problems on mine and foxgloves. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Naomi, my father loved nature too. I followed that love as well. Brenda, I know, but I thought basically I'd never be like him. I thought I'd be the one. Yeah, I'd be in the pub and I'd be out with the lads and I'd be playing football. And it's amazing how when your years start ticking on, I need to say goodbye, London. I'm glad you came back. London, you're very kind, my friend. And I really appreciate you dropping by. It means so much. It really does. It means so much. What was I saying? I'm glad you came back, Brenda. Yeah. The other thing, I mean, another quick story here as well is, this is my village. Like I say, my village is here, Ballon. when I started coming to Ireland, like, what is it, back to 93. So 28 years ago was my first visit to Ireland, 28 years ago. We used to travel over from Cornwall there, get off the ferry down in Rosslare, drive up, which is about an hour's drive to my wife's parents' house at the time. We used to stay with them like this. But we used to drive through this village. And I always used to turn around to I don't know whether she's my wife at the time, like, but I always used to turn around to her and say, Jesus, who wants to live in a village like this? There's nothing here. And what happened? I live there. And that's so true. How times change when you start to get older. It was Mum who was the big nature lover. My dad was more of a history fan, so preferred visiting towns and cities. Oh, wow, Chad, yeah. My mother and father had never been on a flight. Believe it or not, never been on a flight, never been on a ferry. My father's view in life was that there was so much to see in the UK that why should he go abroad? He had too much to visit in the UK, and that's what they used to do. They used to go camping down in the likes of the New Forest, and they used to go on the boats, and they'd visit the Norfolk Broads, they'd visit all different places around the UK, and that was up to the time he died. He'd never been over. He'd never been down to Cornwall. I finished off my life in England over in Cornwall. Not finished my life as such, but I moved across from Cornwall to Ireland, and my father was due to come to visit me down in Cornwall, never been there, and due to visit me in the June. He was taking early retirement. He was only 64. Like, he said, I'm going to take a couple of months off early, and he said, I'll be down to visit you. He actually passed away on the New Year's Eve there. He didn't even get the chance to retire, so it was so sad, and such a big shock as well. Like, basically he collapsed, and that was it. Bye-bye, Daddy. I'm watching you while editing. I might have to move to Ireland. London, you are very welcome. Oh, Lee, you need to visit. Same with anybody I've seen. I've met a few people from Periscope and Twitter who's actually come here. I picked them up from the hotel and took them out for the day. So, oh my God, would be a delight to actually have you visit here. I used to ask myself, why does my mother act like that? Now I know. Brenda, I know. It's just crazy how time changes. It really is, but all for the better. I think quality of my life, apart from obviously the few problems I actually have with my back, which I've had for the past 10 years or so, I think my quality of life, like being out in nature and everything that goes with it. There's some beautiful foxgloves there, look, right over the back there. I don't know whether you can make them out. So if Caroline's actually in there you go. There's our foxgloves, Caroline. Or at least one day. Yeah, would love to see it. I used to ask myself, yeah, I think we've got there now. I see my signal, guys. It's started. Now we're heading back down to the car from here. So I'll just walk down a little bit and you can actually see, look at all the foxgloves around, guys. It's just a massive purple at the moment. I don't know whether you can actually make them out. Look at them. And they're quite big ones as well. They've got some growth in there as well. Is there a garden of foxgloves? Oh, it seems that way, yeah. If you look towards this area here, it is just a massive purple up there. It's just so beautiful. I did my DNA recently. I'm 45% Irish. DNA comes from Cork. Oh, wow. I don't know whether you follow Roy down in Cork there, Brenda. That's another good friend of mine who I hope to meet up with sometime before COVID and everything. I used to do a lot of traveling around Ireland. I could probably cover like 1,000 miles a week, and you imagine my fuel bill, my fuel expenses, which used to get put into the company. But now, since COVID, I basically don't travel at all. So I'm just working from home at the moment. And like I say, my quality of life is just crazy compared to what it was then. So relaxed, so calm, and I can't believe I've actually got a bit bad back now. I know Roy. You know Roy. There you go. Yeah, Roy's down in Cork. So Roy's an awesome person. I don't think he does many broadcasts himself. I know he had a girlfriend which was actually, I think, lived out in around Florida, I think, or out in the States. I know he was going out to the States quite a bit. DG, DG, Brian, DG, DJ, how you doing, mate? Rock and roll rules. You need to watch the replay of this. I dedicated a song to you right at the beginning of it. You only have to listen to it in about a minute. I don't sing all the verses. I've not seen him on Haps. Yeah, he's actually on here, but he does a lot of concerts and things like that. 16% Irish. There you go. Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm not even 1% Irish. I'm well. I need to do my what do you call it, my DNA thing, like, but yeah, I don't have any Irish as far as I'm aware. With 45% Irish blood, that would qualify to play pro sports to Ireland. There you go. Are you a footballer, Brenda? We need some soccer players over here. Listen, guys, we're back. As you can see, we're back at the car. You can hear the sheep going in them fields there. We're going to head back for our dinner now and enjoy the rest of the weekend. If people don't follow Brian there, DG Der. DG, why do I keep saying G? DJ. DJ Den. Change that name, Brian. Change that name. He's an awesome broadcaster and he's an awesome DJ, and he plays some absolutely awesome music. People of our age era, absolutely wonderful. He did a great show this morning and really enjoyed it, and we appreciate him for all the time he actually spends on here. Likewise, we appreciate Lady Sunshine, we appreciate Brenda, we appreciate Everly Do and Chad, and oh my god, should I start naming people now? You know who you are, guys. So listen, I did 23andMe, so there's quite a bit of love in my. Oh wow, there you go. Listen, guys, no matter where you are around the world, stay safe, be good, but most of all, be kind. I appreciate the chat. I appreciate you dropping into the broadcast, and most of all, for myself, and where is he? Where's this little man? Where is he? Ted, where is he? He's here. Listen, guys, we're going to love you and leave you for this evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk to you soon. We appreciate you too, London, and we appreciate you, Brian, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, guys, and you know what it is for myself and Teddy. It's a 3, 2, 1.